Hey, Sheetsters!
Sheetsters!
We got a Patreon side of things going on over here.
And over there, it is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it is. It's filth. And we're holding back a bit. Just a little bit. You still get the good stuff over here. But over there, for £3 a month, tell them what you get, Luke.
You get a Patreon exclusive episode. That's the behind the panties.
The
okay?
right? we pull them down a bit.
Yeah, you can see.
You can see the goodness.
You see the good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay? All right? And that comes out every
Sunday.
Thursday.
Okay?
But we don't just do that. We also, the main episode, you get it on the Patreon early. On what day?
Thursday.
On Sunday.
Right.
Jesus
I always
Christ.
get those two mixed up. I was hoping to get it right that time.
No, you got it wrong that time.
Yeah, but they basically get two extra things, don't they?
Yeah, they get
an extra episode.
And we do things like I've done a prank calling Pete in 2 parts. And Charlotte got involved.
Yeah, you get to hear Charlotte's voice, you little
Charlotte,
pervs.
Yeah.
Because I know you want to peek behind the screen, mate.
See what's going on.
But
that's what it is. Come on, support your boys.
Support your boys, because basically what we need, we're just trying to get, we just need help.
We need help.
We need help. It's the cost of living crisis.
Yeah, it's the cost of giving.
It's the cost of giving for the cost of watching and listening.
Okay, all right.
And
so
whether you're
out.
on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, listening in the car.
Whether you're listening or you're watching.
You can join the Patreon and support your boys.
We do audio and video over there.
Audio and video. We don't mess about. There's extra goodies.
Yes, so come over and join us.
We're not, and don't think we're spending that money. That money's going back into the podcast to pay for things like lights and cameras and shit. Right?
The gold jewelry we buy later on will be for something else.
Yeah, and we'll wear it on our ankle anyway, so you won't see it.
You won't see it.
We're
smart. We'll hide it.
But there's definitely not enough money.
What's the time?
Let me see the time. You wear on your ankle.
For those listening, I'm basically making out that we will buy Rolex watches,
Yeah,
but we'll wear them on our ankles.
I'm not going to lie to them.
So no one will see them.
Yeah, because maybe not a Rolex, but maybe a nice Casio.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not going to get a Rolex because then someone would rob me for it.
Yeah, just forget.
Because basically you can, they gather money over time.
Not always, but all right. We're going off topic here. Listen, guys, please
sign
help
up
us
to
out.
Patreon.
And it'll be great for you and us.
Thanks, guys.
Take care. Pete, on the last episode, said he had a go. Here's what he done. This was the low down, dirty snake in the grass that Pete can be. Yeah, he had a go at a guy. A lady sent in a dilemma.
You're painting me out to be a bit more of a dick than I am.
A lady sent in a dilemma. Yeah, and she said that her husband doesn't help out around the house.
Poor woman.
And he stays and he plays computer games.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And Pete was like, "Oh yeah, he needs to grow up."
First of all, I think he's taking the piss. I've been in a situation, and I had to be told off. But you have to give this guy an ultimatum, because he sounds like a lazy bastard. Your fella sounds lazy, and he's letting you do everything because you do it.
Do you know what?
Stop doing it.
Now, the truth is, Charlotte let me know, Pete doesn't help out around the house either.
No.
He does nothing.
No, I do.
Do you know what the excuse was? This was the excuse was, oh, I thought I did help out around the house. Shashitstas.
Woogity shashitstas.
Okay, I don't know what shashitstas means, but
that's the Ali G thing.
You know what? Pete always moans at me. He goes, "You sound bored. You always say the same thing.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah.
So mix it
you
up
sound
a little.
like
Spice
some
it.
rodeo cowboy that's come over. How you doing up in here?
Oh, okay.
I'll come over here.
Oh, is that how I sound?
Yeehaw!
Okay.
How you doing?
All right. So,
Yeah, no,
1 second.
what do I say?
1 second. 1 second. I want to make something clear. And I should. That's the rules. We want to be exciting.
Well, you just want to make it interesting for them, because if you're up in the same way every time, then
we want to make it interesting for them.
yeah.
Okay, I do agree. I do agree with. Why are you smiling?
No, because I'm worried about what's coming.
Yeah.
Right, what are you going to say?
I do agree. You do agree with that, making it interesting. And what makes a podcast interesting?
Personality. The way the two get on, or the way the hosts get on.
The chemistry between them.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Chemistry.
Like. Would you? What is the rule of our podcast?
Just to be as real as we get. What you see is what you get. We're not trying to pull any strings. No strings attached, in fact.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's
no strings.
That's beautiful. Because I got a call from Charlotte. Yeah, you know what's coming now. Because we tore you. Me and Charlotte spit roasted fucking Pete.
Not literally.
No, it might as well have been.
Well,
You'd have
it felt like it.
You'd have preferred it literally. Actually,
I needed someone to walk me home after that conversation.
Basically, she was in the car and she said, I've got, and Charlotte in her lovely middle, I've got a bone to pick with you, Luke. Do you know what's happened here? Why don't you call Pete out about him helping out around the house?
No, she listened to the episode.
She listened to the episode and Pete on the last episode said he had a go. Here's what he done. This was the low down, dirty snake in the grass that Pete can be. Yeah, he had a go at a guy. A lady sent in a dilemma.
You're painting me out to be a bit more of a dick than I am.
A lady sent in a dilemma. Yeah, and she said that her husband doesn't help out around the house.
Poor woman.
And he stays and he plays computer games.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And Pete was like, "Oh yeah, he needs to grow up."
First of all, I think he's taking the piss. I've been in the situation, and I had to be told off. But you have to give this guy an ultimatum because he sounds like a lazy bastard. Your fella sounds lazy, and he's letting you do everything because you do it.
Do you know what?
Stop doing it.
Now the truth is, Charlotte let me know, Pete doesn't help out around the house either.
No.
He does nothing.
No, I do.
Do you know what the excuse was? This was what the excuse was. Oh, I thought I did help out around the house.
I do help out around the house.
No, you don't. No,
not with physical stuff. Obviously, like if it, like the dishwasher. If the dishes are clean in the dishwasher, I will put them back.
No, Pete, you didn't have this to say when Charlotte was sat next to you. When Charlotte was sat next to you,
I
was
forgot
very
about
quiet.
that.
You forgot? No. What are you doing? You know what, Pete? Me and Charlotte are like Pete's parents, and he tries to play us off against each other. He hates when we speak to each other because he can't. There's no gap for the slivery snake to get in between. Yeah, there's no wiggle room. There's no wiggle room.
Hold on a second. I took the bin out before coming down to do this podcast today, so that counts for something.
You took. It's okay. Well,
Amy had to put the bin back in.
Maybe you may. I've started since then, but when we spoke on the phone,
sometimes I
go look into that camera, and apologise to that man because you probably made him get a bollocking from his missus when you were doing the same thing.
Okay, let me just put it out there. I was a bit jealous.
Yes. Oh, okay. Be honest. Now,
right. I'm being honest. If you let me be honest, then it hurts to hear another man being allowed to play his games. Right, it does hurt because I'm not allowed to do it.
So what? So you had to guard that man out of jealousy.
Well, I just thought, why do you get away with it? And I've never got away with it.
So you wanted to ruin his life.
Well, why did Charlotte? Well, why do I get Charlotte saying, "Oh, you're not play video games," and then he's like playing and she's not saying anything to him. You have to say something to him because I feel like
that man goes out to work. That man's going out to work.
What is this?
Wait, 1 second. That man goes out to work.
Yeah.
Charlotte was going out to work, coming home, cooking, cleaning, while you was doing nothing.
I was trying to make something of myself.
But you wasn't even writing. You wasn't even doing the things you meant to do.
Sometimes you need to escape.
Yeah, but I don't play video games. But
but he's escaping reality. He should be spending that time with his kids. I'm sorry, it's not on.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
really?
You need to escape to get the writing down.
So what about him? He's working a full-time job.
Okay, but he has kids. You can't be messing about.
You're always trying to find a way that's something different from you. As I said before, there's always a way. Oh, but he's got a purple shirt on.
All right,
it doesn't matter.
Okay, well then we need to taint everyone with the same brush then. So if he's allowed to get away with it, then I should be allowed to get away with it then. So why can't I play video games forever?
No. You can if you're working. The problem is that you can't stop once you start.
Yeah, that's the problem I've got. But it sounds like he's got into that addiction now.
No, he works.
Yeah, but he comes back and plays the video games.
Yeah, but he's working. Apologise to him.
Sorry, mate. Actually, come and think of it. It was a bit... I did have a think after Charlotte and Luke had a go at me, and it was probably just the jealousy got a bit too much for me at the time. And that's why I thought I'm going to make his missus have a go at him. So I'll probably take it back a bit. Maybe find... let him do both things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say.
But then, if we're all going to treat each other...
So I'm trying to talk to Charlotte through the camera now. Maybe we should all be allowed to play a computer game.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I mean, treat each other the same every time. Let me play games.
But you can't... It's like an alcoholic, though.
Yeah, I know.
Some alcoholics aren't allowed any drinks.
I purposely haven't updated my PlayStation. I purposely haven't updated it because it takes 2 hours to update it. But I purposely haven't updated it because I know as soon as that happens, boom, you'll never see me again. They won't see me. I would never be able to do the podcast. Could be like, Luke would be like, come on, Pete. I'll be like, I've been up till 6 a.m. trying to like get my rankings up.
Do you know what Charlotte also revealed? Do you know what she? Do you know what she used to come home? He never used to do anything around the house. Yeah.
Oh,
and
you're making me out to be a prick.
No. And he used to come. Do you know what? He used to play a game, and she used to say to Charlotte.
Don't tell him.
He used to tidy up his island. He used to have an island, a castaway island, and he used to make sure Charlotte couldn't believe it. He used to clean it. The house is in. He wouldn't help around, but his island on his computer game, he'd make sure it's spotless. What the hell was you doing?
Because it's like a virtual. You're because basically I can clean it, but I don't have to do anything. I'm staying sitting there, so it's all happening with the fingers. Right? So I'm like cleaning my area. Obviously, tidying up in real life is boring.
Yeah, but you had to do all that. Tidying up on a fucking computer game sounds boring to me.
No, it's
what
not.
the fuck? Clean. What the fuck? Who the fuck?
But you walk around your island, you're like, this is clean.
Yeah.
It's my island.
Yeah.
And you feel like a bit like, oh, I'm rich in not financially, but I'm rich like visually, like where I am. I'm on my island, and then I have to like keep him in the shade because it's a desert island, so he obviously gets hit by the sun. But then cleaning up in real life, and then you got Charlotte nagging at you.
The game, you have to keep the guy in the shade, and what? Does he get sunburnt or something?
You get sunburnt, and then you run out of water, so you have to run around and collect sticks and stuff, and make like little water fountain things.
And you'd be stupid enough to show Charlotte your progress in this game.
No, she would come in and spot the progress. She'd be like, looks cleaner today. I was like, yeah, I've cleaned up.
Yeah, I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad you noticed. You see what I'm doing there? You see what I'm doing?
Yeah, but then when I clean up in real life, she'll never notice. She forgets. She probably thinks she's done it. So there's no like reward for it. Yeah,
you're like, you do feel like that sometimes when you do something. You do one thing, you're like,
yeah.
And they don't know.
The worst is when they don't notice it, and you clean up. You're like, and then you use that in an argument later on in life. She's like, oh yeah, I've been doing everything. I'm like, who cleaned the room?
Yeah.
Who cleaned the room?
Who hoovered 3 years ago?
That was me. That was me. Did that? She's like, what? You did it once, and I'm like, okay, it's. Okay. I feel like I would have got an easier ride if I'd never done it at all.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There's no difference.
Yeah, there's no difference.
Like, why are you getting angry? I did do it once. I have to start somewhere, don't I?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
And then she'll go, but who takes out the bins and who cleans the windows? I'm like, nobody looks at the windows. Nobody looks at windows, right? Our windows have shutters, so we don't look out them anyway.
No, but you would notice it if no one cleaned them.
Yeah, sometimes mold gathers.
Yeah, you would notice.
But she knows how to clean the mold, so why would I get involved in that and disturb that?
You're an expert at this. You're an expert. Leave the island to me. and you do the real housework.
Yeah,
man, having a go at a man.
No, I had to. He made me feel bad about myself.
Yeah, no, but and you wanted to ruin that man's life. So, my darling, you was anonymous on that, but listen, do not have a go at your man like Pete advised.
No, she's probably had a go at him.
So apologise.
No, probably let it be. Just let it be and see if he makes it.
That man is living what if he's not allowed to play his computer game anymore?
Well, I'm not as well. I kind of don't do it. I'm not allowed to, so why should he be allowed to?
You can't live your life like that.
No, I can't, Luke. I can't have someone else just benefiting off something I could benefit off.
He's got nothing to do with you.
If she was my partner and I'd be like, okay, I'll just play the video game all day.
Yeah, but hold on. He has nothing to do with you. They've got separate lives.
Yeah, and I give...
And basically, you've just stopped him just because you're jealous. Like, you remember like the guy...
I was a bit jealous.
Remember the guy you said when Alison Hammond?
With the watch?
Yeah, and the guy, you was like, oh, you've got a car! You got a car! Why are you driving? Oh, can you get a park to the end of it? That's what you are now. You're looking at someone that's playing a computer game through the window, and you're like, this. No one should be able to play computer games if I can't play computer games. No, that's unfair.
Okay, I feel like a fool now because I've kind of given away... I went against the rules of the podcast,
You lied.
I lied.
Yeah.
So I take it back. What I should have said is, fair. That man's a genius. Fair play, because you've worked out how to manipulate your partner into letting you play the video games.
Oh my fucking! You're making it worse. You're making it worse now. Now she's gonna be sitting there like, what?
No, but she's manipulated him now.
No, she hasn't. He hasn't.
He's manipulated her.
No, he hasn't manipulated her.
There's some form of manipulation going on inside there.
She could be very understanding.
But But she's obviously concerned because she's messaged us. So I think
No, she's asking
What- what should
for
happen
two
here?
nincompoops,
Yeah.
might I add.
But what should happen here is her and Charlotte should have had a little discussion about it, and Charlotte would have given the honest. Because I feel like I'm impartial here. I feel like I'm completely impartial. I have to give my full opinion on it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Pete, what you've done is you've thrown him under the bus out of jealousy.
Yeah, I admit I was jealous, and a jealous man
What's the saying you're trying to look for?
is a dangerous man.
Is that what it says?
That's how I feel
Yeah.
because I went on the attack. Shame on me.
Shame on you.
Shame on us for doing it together.
No,
Because
I didn't do it.
but you were involved technically.
Yeah, you lied to me. I was deceived.
You should have known me.
I should have known you.
You should have spotted that from a mile off. Because even Charlotte said to you, Luke, why did you not call that out?
Yeah, because do you know what she said?
You know what?
If you go back and watch the episode, when I'm reading it out, apparently Charlotte said Pete is smirking.
Yeah, look at his face.
He's
And these are little hidden trinkets we're giving you along the way.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk about this, but they bullied me into it. Charlotte and Luke bullied me yesterday to be the real me.
You should have seen him. I can imagine when he went to sleep that night after that ripping we gave him. He probably like this.
No.
Oh,
No,
what,
do you know-
what a day! What a day!
It was a proper ripping.
Yeah, it was.
From you and Charlotte. And then I said to Charlotte after, come on, I've had a hard day. Let me play the game.
Did you? Did you?
Yeah.
Come
So
on,
it's been a tough day.
come on.
But
Oh,
no,
what a day!
But
What a day! Come on!
oh, what a day! Oh, what a day!
Put a bit of PS on.
Yeah. No, I can't, it's an addiction.
Yeah, it is.
It's a man's addiction
It is.
to escape reality.
Yeah.
Because life is sometimes like the amount of people that message in, they're like, "Oh, having a hard time at the minute." It's like bloody hell, life is tough.
Life is tough. Do you know what because of that? Do you know what I think you are stronger if you can cure your addictions. Like I've no longer watched porn anymore. I've completely
I could never do that.
completely cut out porn.
But I've had
only
to-
masturbate to my imagination.
I've had to shorten the time.
Sometimes you can spend a long time looking.
Sorry,
Sometimes you can spend a long time looking for a good video.
but going along as you go.
You test the waters.
Yeah.
You test to see, is this one's gonna do it? You test it.
No, you don't deserve this. I'm gonna move on to the next one.
Yeah.
But you rack 'em up. You rack up your tabs.
No. Sometimes I save my favourite ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes you go back to them. You're like, no, it hasn't been long enough. It hasn't been long.
But the worst is when you blow it on a man when he's popped up on the screen. And you're
Oh,
like,
that is
for
horrible.
God's sake. And
That
then you go to close the tabs and then you see one of the good ones you'd save for
yeah,
later,
yeah.
and you're like, I can probably squeeze another one out. I can squeeze my third, fourth one out.
Do you know what? Sometimes, and it is weird. Some videos are like just don't do nothing for. Like, I don't like outside. If they're having sex outside,
Outside?
completely turns me off.
If they're out, I don't mind outside porn, but when they're doing it outside, but they've got their clothes on as if it's like time is of the essence, I can get into that.
I like that. It feels real.
Yeah, it's like
It
we've got
feels
to get
real.
on with this.
Yeah,
No
it
time to
feels-
take
yeah,
panties off.
It feels real.
Slip
It
them
feels
to the
real.
side, in we go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like a story, like the title, just tells me a story. Like I saw a video like, he was getting head and he was playing with her while she was like, and the camera was up at the side of the window. He was driving. He was like, dropping her back home to her husband. So then I create a story.
In your head?
In my head.
See, I don't like them because I look, that's not husband. They're probably just porn actors.
No, it's real. It's an amateur porn video.
Where was the camera?
It's just like his phone. He's videoing it on his phone, put his phone in it, and he's fingering her and stuff like that while she's sucking his dick. I was like,
No, but okay. They're nice, but I'm like a bit like, right, I need some professionalism about this.
dude, I don't really like professional porn.
Well, if you go back and you watch the vintage stuff, that's when it really kicks in because you're like, wow, this is old people. They're old now having sex.
Yeah.
They're young there.
Yeah.
But they're old now.
Yeah. There's that guy that
John Jeremy?
Yeah.
John Jeremy. Right, Ron Jeremy.
John Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy.
John
But
Jeremy.
he's like going to jail now or something.
Yeah, apparently so. He's getting in
Because
trouble.
women were like, oh yeah, he touched me. But it's the porn industry.
Yeah, but you still have to give consent. You don't just get to go.
Yeah, but what happened?
You don't just go on set because. How we doing? How we doing, ladies?
But when do you? What was he doing? What was he doing then?
I don't know, but
Because
apparently
surely, as soon as they say action, you okay if we just crack on now, or do I need? Can you give me the good to go?
some women do. Like even I saw a video of a woman that was on the scene and she was rimming him, and then he farted in her face, and then she got furious.
Oh, she slapped his bum and went,
Yeah,
you asshole.
yeah.
I've seen that one.
And they start brawling. It's not like
They fight.
and they close the door. They close the door.
Okay. If someone farts in your face, is that, and you haven't asked for it, yeah? Is that then some form of violation?
Well, what do you mean you farted in my face?
Yeah, but you were licking my bum. I didn't expect it to come out. I was relaxed.
Okay,
I was relaxed.
Okay, then you say it was an accident. I didn't mean to. But sometimes you can tell the difference between thingy. Like someone farts in your face.
No, you can't tell the difference, because even if I farted accidentally in someone's face, I'd laugh. So they're gonna think.
I apologize.
They're gonna think. Oh, you did that on purpose because you laughed.
Okay, watch this. Okay, have you ever been in bed? Yeah. With someone, and they fart, and then you try and fart to match the fart.
Even it up.
Yeah. But you can tell
to even up the smells, or even up the...
to mix it, because no one knows. No one's happy because no one knows what smell is whose smell. Do you know what I mean? But I'm saying you can tell when someone's trying to fart next to you sometimes.
Yeah, because
the tense.
They go.
Yeah. So I mean,
and you feel like that's Charlotte with me.
What do you mean?
She'll feel me go before I farted. She'll go, don't do it, don't do it.
Yes,
because I'm like going.
Exactly. So if you fart in someone's face,
no, but sometimes a fart falls out. Luke, sometimes one falls out where you're not even thinking about it. Do you ever smell one and you're like, did you fart? And they're like, no.
I find, you know. So
I think
when someone says that to me, and I haven't farted, I feel like this my breath.
No.
So I like my breath smell.
Do you know what I think?
No,
I think one has fallen out of me.
My
and I didn't feel it.
It's not that loose. That a fart has never fallen out of me. I've never.
Well, you haven't had to push it. Just
no, never.
Has it not? Well, you've always had to push it out.
I always push it out.
No, sometimes it falls out, and I think that could have happened with that guy, because obviously when you're getting a rim job as well, she's relaxing it. She's playing with the muscle around it, the sphincter.
Yeah.
Right? So you naturally relax, and then he's farted, and then she's got angry at him. But I think, what did you expect was going to happen down there? It's like you go to...
No, but it's not...
To India, you know you're going to get, food poisoning or something.
Okay, calm down.
No, but you do. When you go to India and you eat off the streets, it's like, okay, I'm going to get
no.
belly.
No, what I think it is, it's the fact of what you've done. Do you know what I mean? It's not you've farted in somebody's face. Do you know what I mean? It's like you could be doing something with somebody, yeah, and then it's like I think you know you're disrespecting me because you farted in my face. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're licking.
Yeah, I know, but we've got a contract here, okay?
An unwritten one.
Yeah, she's gonna lick my bum, okay?
Yeah.
But then it's like you fart. It's like, yeah, I'm taking liberties now. Do you know? It's like to an alien watching, they'd be like, what the fuck is different? There's nothing different here. Yeah, you're licking the butt. But
it's like an unwritten agreement.
Yeah, but you don't fart in someone's face
because you could you go to jail for that because that's a violation?
No, how?
Well, you could be like, he violated me when I went.
Yeah, but this can be hard to prove. You just be like, it was an accident.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't prove. It's gonna be hard to prove. Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure. What if you walked up to someone while they're sitting down and you farted in their face? Maybe that's an assault.
Well,
spitting is an assault.
I've assaulted a lot of people.
No, you haven't gone up to people and farted in their faces.
When they've been sat down and I'm standing up, yeah,
you farted in people's faces.
I've told you this on the podcast, like my bosses.
Yeah, but you said breathe me in. You haven't gone up to them and farted in their face.
Yeah, but it's dangerous as well because it's like if it makes noise, I'm in trouble.
What,
so I'll go up there and be reading the notes and turn round.
And will you?
Yeah.
Well, why
they're bullying me? And then I wait for it to come out. You wait like a minute at least.
Sometimes when you want it to come out, it won't. It's like you have to relax a little bit. You have to relax.
No, I don't mean that. I mean it comes out, but you need to let the air waft around, and obviously I can't pat it down. So I'll put one leg.
Damn these things.
Damn, my fingers are low. You shift a bit.
Yeah.
And you turn a bit to wake it up. You gotta wake it up.
Get that circulation going. Get a circulation.
Someone turn the aircon on around here. And then I walk away.
Yeah, for you.
But that's how I've done that before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Me, do you know what you are
Brave
like
me, yeah.
you are like the passive aggressive.
It is, but it's like
You are not confrontational.
No.
You are not confrontational.
as long as I know I've hurt you behind your back.
So was you comfortable farting in someone's face?
Yeah.
That was it. That's all you. You know, that's a good way to live, I suppose.
Because they don't know it, but I know it.
There's no injury. You're
When
like the
they
cheeky monkey.
Yeah, the cheeky monkey. But once they find out, like once they think they've got one up on me, I'm like, no, you don't. I've farted in your mouth like 10 times.
Oh
Bro.
my God.
You know what I mean? And it's like,
Doesn't no one call you out on it?
You can't. How can you?
I would.
If someone said how far, I'd be like, how dare you accuse me of that? How dare you? And what can you say to that? Because you're like, oh, he's so passionate about it. He definitely wasn't.
No. One second. So if you fight in my face, I'll be like, did you pass wind? Did you?
No, if you were bullying me and you're my boss, you wouldn't have the bollocks to ask me.
No, I'm confrontational. I'm confrontational.
What would you say?
I said, did you pass wind?
How dare you?
No, that's too much. That's too much. I definitely know you've done it.
No,
I definitely know you've done it.
I want you to know I've done it. I want you to know I've done it.
But you can't prove it.
But you can't prove it, can you? Because
if you fight him up and did you pass?
When you show insult, when you show you're insulted by their accusations,
Yeah.
everyone around is going to take my side because it's like, oh, how dare you? Like they think that that person is now accusing me.
You're innocent.
Because I'm so like, no, don't be silly.
Yeah.
Let's not mess around here.
Yeah, but how many times is that going to happen? You come up to me again and do it again. I'd say, bruv, did you pass wind again? I didn't know. How dare you? I did it the first time.
No. Oh, no, and I have done it multiple times. The best time to do it is when you know you've eaten something like... Do you fart a lot, though?
Yeah,
I fart, you know. But like when you've eaten something and you can feel like you need to eventually go to the toilet. You need to eventually go to the toilet. But at the minute, it's just air coming out. Because that's like the preparation for it. Is like, it's like, you know, you feel it. It feels wet. It feels like thick. The air feels thick down there. Like if it was a spaceman, he'd need extra oxygen.
Coming in the air tonight.
No, it's like if you're in a space, it'd be like, turn up the oxygen. This air is thick.
Do you know what?
It's methane heavy.
you know? Do you know what? For the first time, yeah, if people used to say, you know, like they say that fart smell like shit, yeah. That fart.
Charlotte says that to me all the time.
No. I've always been like, yeah, farts always smell like shit. What are you talking about? I've always thought that in my head. Like, I thought, what do you mean? They always smell like fart.
No, sometimes they smell a bit.
No. I farted the other day and it smelled like I took a shit. And I was like, whoa.
Like when you get the ones that are spicy.
My body is changing now.
Oh, yeah, because you're getting older.
Yeah. I'm like, that smelled like shit.
Yeah, but are you...
No. You know it's bad.
Are you eating protein?
You know it's
When you eat protein, it's really bad. I don't know what the hell that stuff is. But like when you fart and like, sometimes it smells of actual, like, did you take a dump?
Yeah, that's what it smells like. Cause I never know it's different. But anyway, fart to me always smelled like poo. I've always thought like, what are you talking about? They always smell like poo. Yep. But it doesn't. There's a distinct difference when they smell like shit.
You can feel them ones. They feel thick.
Well, maybe that's fucking. You know, we go where we take fucking feed. But listen, I want to ask you. Charlotte came up with a wonderful question. Yeah.
Yeah.
She said, "Would you prefer someone insult you based on your looks or your personality?"
Right. Do you know why she came up with this question?
Why?
Because we went traveling together, and someone said to Charlotte, Pete's the funny one, isn't he? Obviously, because we want Pete there, because he's the funny one, or the one with the best personality. Excuse me. And Charlotte took offense to that, and I saw that she took offense to that. I saw, and I was like, oh, that's hurt her. So I like tore into that guy for the rest of the trip. And
farted in his face.
No, but he did lick a girl out and she farted in his mouth. When she, you know, she's up against a thing like that. And then I ripped him for it. I was like, you ate her fart. You're disgusted. And everyone was laughing. But obviously I'm taking the piss.
He was upset you're the funny
one. He was like, he was upset. He was really, but it was like, next time don't.
Even though you're bigging me up, no, you put her out there. That's my woman.
We're equal playing field, you know. What I bring to the party, she'll even out with something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she has a good laugh. It's just I'm a really good laugh.
All right, calm down.
No, I know, but She is a good laugh,
Yeah.
but he didn't need to say that.
Yeah, she's smart as well. Which you.
She's really smart, which makes up, And so that got me thinking. But then I said to Charlotte, like, oh, would you find it more offensive? She asked me that. Would you find it more offensive if someone thought your personality was shit? I think I'd be more offended if someone said I'm butters.
Do you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Let me think, because this podcast has made me think deeper about that question. Because sometimes people be like, "Oh, Pete, you're so funny," and then a woman will message me, "Oh, you look good," and I'm like, "Well, fuck, I'm funny too." Well, where's my personality? Like, that's how I feel.
No, yeah.
But if you heard somebody, I'm gonna be like, if you was in a meeting with somebody and you walked out the room,
Yeah.
and you was just out there and you heard someone go, "Oh, he's boring," or you heard him go, "He's ugly," I think the ugly would hurt more than the boring.
Yeah, but then you're going into like hearing behind your back.
Yeah.
But we're talking about, because that is weird. Because if someone said that about me, I'd burst in the room. What the did you say?
Who's fucking ugly? Who's fucking ugly?
Because I think it would hurt me, man.
What do you think would hurt more? Being called boring, like your personality shit?
The
or being fucking
personality
ugly?
doesn't affect me. Because it's my personality. So I'm just being me. But if they're saying...
No, but it's the same with your looks as well. You're just being you.
No. Because looks can affect me. I'll get sex. I'll get women coming after me. My personality is boring, yeah? Think about this. My personality is boring, yeah?
Mm.
I'm not getting affected by that because I've always been like that.
Yeah, but you've always been your looks.
No, but the personality doesn't affect me. If I'm in the company of someone who's funny and I'm the boring one, I'm having a good time. I may be the boring one, but I'm having a laugh because I'm with this guy.
Yeah, but you don't know if you're ugly either.
But
Everyone else around you is like this.
Oh wait, but if
do you know what I mean? They're like this. Oh.
no, but am I good looking if I'm boring?
What?
Am I good looking if I'm boring?
If you're boring, are you good looking?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying.
That's the thing that they've got a problem with.
Yeah. What?
I'd be. Oh, okay. Because I don't think I'm good looking now.
I think you're good looking.
No, I think I'm like. Oh no.
You're not. No, there's no way you're ugly.
Zero women say, "Oh, Pete, you're attractive." Zero.
Yeah, but
they never drop in and say, "Oh yeah, I think you're."
I don't feel like I'm particularly good looking, but I think I think the beautiful thing about the world is that there's different people for different people. Do you know what I mean? That's the beautiful thing about it. But what would hurt your feelings more is what I'm interested in. If someone goes, "Pete, like, you don't want to hang out with Pete, he's boring." Or,
that hurts.
Or
I'd be like, "F you, I'll fucking show you I'm not." But then it gets worse, doesn't it?
Yeah, when
you're trying to prove yourself. I've got
come
personality.
on, guys, yeah, come on.
Sometimes I was watching Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
And
you
there's
watch that a lot, don't you?
Yeah, well, the girls watch it, so it's on. But there was one guy, he's really boring, but he's a beefcake. And like, he's good body and stuff, right? And I was like, oh, he's so boring. And the girl was like, "You're a bit boring. I need someone with a bit of personality about them. Like, you're good looking and we've just had sex." She had sex with him basically and then realized,
Yeah. He was like, "Yeah, go away, I don't care anyway."
No, she was like, yeah, I've had sex with you, but now it's weird because it's like, you're boring. And he was boring. He's so boring. And it's like, then she was like, "Okay, I'll stay another week, but we got to try and like have a bit of a laugh and stuff." And you could see him trying to be.
What was he doing?
Like, he's going, "Oh, we're having a good time." You see, like, "Oh, I've slipped. I've bloody slipped and hurt my foot. What a silly. Well, I'm silly." And I'm like, he's trying now. Because
do you know what it is? Because you know what? Because what makes somebody boring? Like we talked about, so what makes somebody boring is them not being themselves. They're trying to be this bland, generic. Trying to be
or like, I don't know, like you're playing by the rules, man.
Yeah, no, it's the rules that other people have set. So you're trying to dance around. It's like when you move how you like dancing. It's kind of like a dance, like being around people. And sometimes you're in key with each other.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And sometimes you just clash.
Like when we go to the gym.
Yeah.
And everyone in the gym's quiet, right?
And then me and you are fucking laughing.
And you're going, "Oh, what a day."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
you're laughing.
You're playing outside of the rules. And I'm laughing because I'm like, this is hilarious. But if we walked into the gym and you're quiet and you're doing what they're doing, I'm going to be like, "Yeah, okay, we're just here. It's boring. We're just working out."
Yeah.
but we're having a laugh. We're doing stuff that's stupid. We're talking about weird stuff. We're trying to wind up some other people in the gym.
We use those to our amusement.
Yeah.
We use other people around us to amuse ourselves.
And make the other one laugh.
Yeah.
But if we're going in there and playing by the rules, it is boring.
But people who do, and I wonder why, it's because they try and fit in, and I think that makes people fucking...
I think with this whole question, right, I've always found in my life that I've been not the good looking one, because Indian, innit? They think, oh, he's Indian, right? And I think it's like there's a common misconception with women and Indian men, even though I'm not Indian, but I look it. So they look and go, oh, he's boring, he's Indian, or he's a creep, right? But then they find out my personality and they're like, oh God, he's fucking funny. The women I've got with have tended to be over a period of time of them knowing me. Because then they're like, oh my God, I fancy him.
Really?
Yeah, because the looks don't spark. You can pick up a woman like that, and I've seen it multiple times. The different times, ages ago and stuff. No time correlation here. But I've seen...
That might look many years. It was right at the beginning.
There's such a big time frame. Such a big time frame to choose from. But I've seen you do... And I'm like, I've never been able to do that.
Do you know what it is? Women do respond. Women do respond to
sexual
looks.
healing.
No. To looks. Yeah, they do respond to that. But it is personality that seals the deal. I don't think I've got the kind of looks that I can ride over a bad personality. I think I'm approachable. I remember one time, yeah, I was at a club with my cousin. Yeah. And I wasn't feeling confident.
Yeah. Why?
I can't remember. Maybe it was my clothes. I can't remember what I had on. Or you know when you feel like you got body odor. You feel like you got your body odor. So I kept my coat on.
Yeah.
My cousin had a girl.
That just kicks up a more of a stink.
Yeah. You're baking it.
Once you open it, it's like, get out! Close your coat, man!
So I kept my coat on. But they were so receptive in the beginning, coming over, talking to us, friendly.
Yeah.
I made one mistake. You
opened the jacket?
No, I didn't. She said, take off your coat. I said...
Nah.
Nah.
But why did that ruin it?
Why? Because it just showed a lack of confidence. You just showed like, I'm just there with my coat on. Everyone's got their coat off, they're relaxed. Yeah. I'm over there with my coat on.
But then that's like the whole man's not hot thing. I'd think, oh God, he's not affected by the heat.
No. It looked like I wasn't confident. The whole energy went south after that. And I saw them, they went over to find some other guys and they were having a laugh and joking.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I think you've got like a 24-hour window with personality. You could probably end up sleeping with a girl, right? If you've got bad personality, you can sleep with a girl if you're good looking. And then she has to realize, oh God, he's bored.
Yeah.
100%. Like, because we've had sex now.
Yeah.
And now I need the extra stuff.
Yeah.
Right? But when personality's there in the beginning and the looks aren't there, they're like, I don't want to sleep with you. Hold on a second. Did we just become best friends?
Yeah.
Let's have sex.
Because women are more emotionally responsive than men.
No, women like looks as well.
No. They do. But you're like, okay.
And they just want to feel loved,
an ugly bird comes up to you and then she starts making you laugh and things like that. Yeah. Then you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to sleep with this woman.
No way.
Exactly.
I'll be like, she's good fun. But keep your distance. Yeah, I'm not getting involved in that.
Let's hang out. Let's hang out and go paintballing one day, maybe.
Yeah, paintballing, but you're on the opposing team. Yeah. So I can shoot you.
But this is what I'm saying. But women are a bit deeper than that, and you can like
a woman.
A woman will give you the chance if you're funny and you can make her feel good inside.
No. Instantly.
No, not instantly, because it doesn't happen instantly. I'm saying
that's what I mean. It takes time.
Your personality does take time because they have to see you.
And then what they do is they like another thing is like women have come around and like seen me with my family, and they're like, "Oh, your family's so cool," and like then they get. God, he's fucking.
How have you got a woman to come around to your family?
Because we've been friends.
Really?
Yeah.
So how long have you been in a friend zone and got out of it before?
They think they're in the friend zone. I'm still trying it.
No, they put you in the friend zone.
Possibly.
Yeah, and then they've come. So how long have you been in a friend zone and then made your way and then made her to sleep with a woman?
Official friend zone.
Well, you're saying that they came around your house, so they're your friend, right?
Yeah, but I still couldn't work out. Do you like me, or do you know what I mean? Like, but official friend zone is in. Look, I don't want anything to do with you.
Have you had that?
Oh, I've had that.
And have you got out of it before?
Yeah, I said okay. See you later.
Do you think men and women can be friends, just friends, and no sexual?
Nah, man. Women want sex. See,
women want sex.
Let's not pretend that women don't like to get moist, right? Let's not pretend that women don't want it. Because men have said all the time, yeah, one sex. And women have been like, all men want is sex. No, you want sex. You women want sex. They do want sex.
They do want sex.
They do want sex.
Want sex.
You do want sex. And then you get these women that are only friends with guys. Oh, I'm only friends with men. I click with men better. Yeah, you click with men. Yeah, you click with men, do you?
No,
they do.
Some women are like that.
No, they're not, Luke. They're not. They've got, and women notice that about those women. Other women notice, yeah, she says she just has friends like guys. But to be honest, in my experience, it does change when you have sex.
Yeah, if you've got a friend that's a woman, yeah, and then you have sex with them, it completely changes.
You lose respect.
Everything after that. But you know what? I've had friends. I'm gonna be honest. I slept with most of.
You've slept with all of your female friends.
Not all of them.
Not
all of them. Shut your mouth.
Oh my God.
Not all of them.
I tell you
Not
what. They must feel like how pathetic would they feel if they heard that? Because I'd be like, you slept with all your friends. I wasn't special.
No. But I have got some friends that I haven't slept with. They'd be like, what's wrong with me? Yeah, not my type. No. But it's sometimes.
Yeah,
it's
but
hard.
you're friends with Charlotte, so I wouldn't want you sleeping with her.
No. I'm saying
keep your distance.
No, but Charlotte. Do you know what is funny? I'm gonna be honest with you. I tell you this, yeah. It's so weird, yeah, because it always from before we started the podcast, there's always been a mental barrier with you. Like sometimes you think about like people around you. You think about people around you, like you think, but Charlotte always felt like.
A sister.
Yeah. Like it's always been there. Like I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes it makes me feel like it's fate. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like it feels like there's always been like I've never even. Sometimes you do imagine like your mate railing a woman or something like that. You think?
Yeah, but you always say that to me. You're like, I can't imagine you two going out.
No, I couldn't. I can't. Yeah. I can't imagine.
And when we go at it, the furniture breaks.
Okay, God.
No, it does get to that point where the TV will be shaking.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you going,
especially in a hotel.
Do you?
Yeah, Charlotte, I'll put one foot on the bed and one foot on the cupboard and let's go at it from there.
Really?
Yeah, like let's destroy furniture. I have a thing about like destroying furniture.
Do you? So you leverage?
Yeah, and like let's make stuff rock.
Yeah.
Let the neighbours hear what's going on up here. Yeah. Compete with us.
Yeah.
We're throwing down the gauntlet. We're challenging you lot. Come on, bring it on.
Take it, woman. Take it.
It's like, you do that. You do the hand to hand, but except it's with her feet. You do that with her.
That's like the guy from Gladiators. But me, yeah, man. But sex does change everything once you. Why does sex change things?
It's really weird. It's like when you have sex with a woman. It's like you feel like I don't know. It's like you own them a bit. Or I've been in there.
Yeah,
I've explored you.
You do even if I've had women I've been with, yeah, and it hasn't worked out. They've moved on. They've gone on.
Yeah.
But I feel like I still won. I've been inside you. I won.
Oh my God, Luke.
I won.
You won. But it's not like a challenge.
Wait, sometimes it is like that.
Well, it is like a challenge.
It is.
And then when you have sex, but then you feel like you know them better. Come on, we've been inside each other.
No one's been inside me. No one's been inside me. I can tell you that. I'll tell you that. No one's been inside me.
Okay, but it's like there's a deeper connection. You've received me.
I've walked past.
You've received me.
I've walked past loads of people I've had sex with and just not spoken. It's weird though.
That's a weird one. I couldn't deal with that.
It does feel sometimes like I went Box Park the other day in Croydon, and there's this girl walked past and I was like, I saw her. So if I see them before they see me, I look over there And I'm like,
She's like,
yeah.
Luke. And you're like,
no, don't call. No, they know. They know.
They
We just
know.
walk past each other, man.
that's awkward. I can't deal with that awkwardness.
Or if you say something.
No, I'd walk away. I'd make sure we don't cross paths.
No, okay, if you do, have you ever seen, you never bumped into someone you've had sex with before?
100%, yeah.
And what happens?
It's awkward, but then there's someone else there. And then I feel like I have to tell that person after the initial awkwardness has passed. Like, hey, how are you? Yeah, good. You all right? How are you? Yeah, good. Cool.
Yeah,
See you later.
and
then my mate's like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I banged her.
Yeah.
And then they get into the story of it, and you're like, oh, for God's sake.
The worst one is when you see someone and you can say they want to reconnect again, but you're like,
Yeah, but then sometimes I think they're just doing that to catch up and just see that you're all right.
no one gives
common
a fuck.
way
No
that
one gives
women
a fuck
do
if
that
I'm
is
all right.
a common way that women do that is, I had a dream about you last night. I thought I'd reconnect.
What, they phone you?
Yeah. Oh no, they message or something.
I very rarely people from the past pop up like that directly to me. And if they do, I'm not very
But you're the type of guy that you would have, like if it was me and you would have banged me or whatever.
Oh,
or sorry, if I was a woman, right? And then I'd be like, there's no way I'm messaging him.
Why?
Because it was one and done. Like, I think, like, you just...
Yeah, do you know what? But most of the people I've been with probably just one time.
Yeah, because it's a conquest for you, I think.
Yeah.
Once you're done with them, it's like, get out. Like, yeah, fair enough. We'll be friends, but I've been in there. It's like, that's what it is.
You know, and there are very few people once like who I'd like to be. I find it very hard to make friends. Like people I want to speak to. I want to have a conversation with. Like some conversations, because most conversations with me feel forced because I don't feel like people are being honest and being like, you can't help yourself.
What do you mean?
Like you just say whatever is in your mind. You can't help it. You just say the most outlandish.
Even
thing.
with people I don't know.
Yeah, with anybody. You're just, and I think that makes you interested. Even people, I'll be honest with you, even people that don't particularly like you, yeah, they cannot deny you're one of the funniest people in conversation. You are hilarious. It's like, and you don't try, you do it effortlessly. I've always noticed that about you.
Yeah, but I don't find it funny.
No, you don't know what's funny about you.
No, I don't even know what is funny. Like, that's why I'm crap at comedy.
Do you? So when people laugh when you're around, are you shocked at the same time?
No, when they laugh, I feel like we're laughing in a togetherness. Because it's like, oh, we're having a laugh. But when I'm on stage and like it's different when you do that, when you have a conversation there, but have the conversation on stage. Because on the conversation on stage, you're like, oh, like you want them to laugh. Whereas in conversation with people like that I'm with in person, I don't want you to laugh. I don't care. I'm just having a laugh with you.
So if you sat down with somebody, so you're not trying to make people laugh
when we're chatting. No, you're trying to have a good time. I care more about myself. Yeah, I don't care about the people around me. I want to have a good time.
Yeah,
I'm here because I want to have a good time. When you're on stage, it's like
you feel the burden of
the burden, and then the 90% of the time I'm thinking, I don't like you lot. You don't. What's the fucking point in like? It's like the whole married at first sight thing and the personality. It's like, because I know I'm trying to make you laugh, it feels weird and like I don't like you.
Yeah, because they're not reciprocating. You're not.
Yeah, or they're not giving me. They're not treating it like a conversation. It's almost like imagine if you go. It's like in conversation in real life, and you go into like, I don't know. You're like at a networking event, and you're trying to impress someone who can get you ahead. It's always hard to make them laugh because there's a power dynamic difference.
Yeah.
When the dynamic is like your mates here, or we're all the same, we're just a bunch of bums. Yeah. You can make them laugh easy because they know you're not trying to impress them and this is the real deal or whatever.
Yeah.
But when you're in a fucking power dynamic, like where, that person get me ahead, let me try and make them laugh. Let me try and
sometimes you do get audiences like that. And they're sitting there and they're like this.
They're like, go on.
Yeah.
Go on. It's a power dynamic and we're in control.
But sometimes you get a time like yesterday, I done a gig. And it was the audience was just so warm. They're almost like they're rooting for, they're your mates.
But those are the best gigs.
Those are the best.
But I opened for Sean a few days ago. This guy in the audience, some 15-year-old, 16-year-old kid. He's doing that.
Or screwing up, like what
Just like looking at his girlfriend, like occasionally looking at his girlfriend going,
like what? Like to say what? Like to say like
not saying anything, but
no,
just
no,
like,
no. What's
like
that
as
expression
if,
saying?
yeah, mate, keep going. Yeah, keep going. I felt like going, listen, you fucking little prick. I felt like saying that.
Yeah.
But obviously you can't. And then Sean went on, and Sean was like, he just yawned. You just yawned, mate.
Really?
He yawned.
Yeah, but how you can't have a go at someone for not having a good time?
But why are you there?
Well, that's your job to make him have a good time, isn't it?
Mate, I don't know if anyone could have come on stage, you wouldn't have had a good time. The main event came on and you didn't have a good time. Why are you there?
Yeah, but okay, watch this. Can you blame someone for not having a good time? They're not laughter is involuntary.
It is involuntary.
So if I'm not laughing,
but also making a yawn, like hiding your yawn, is voluntary. So let's not fucking.
I'm going to be honest with you. Someone done this to me the other day. Someone yawned in my face. No, not on stage. When I was on stage, just talking.
Yeah.
They didn't put their hand over their mouth.
Did you feel the breath? It was like, just a warm, hot flush.
I didn't feel the breath, but it was shocking to me. Some people just don't have the manners.
Yeah, I had that recently. I was up in Durham doing a gig. Went for a quick haircut. Woman. Yeah. Smoker. Could smell it. Yeah. Cutting my hair. Because she's using both hands to do, like, you know, when they push your head down and they're cutting. She coughed and I'm like, you didn't cover your mouth, you stupid cow.
You didn't say nothing, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you never.
What would you say?
Say, excuse. How dare you?
Why though? What good is that gonna do?
It does.
She'll probably be like, I'm cutting your hair.
Yeah, it's awkward.
It's awkward, but you just coughed at me. And it was a smoky cough. And I don't like smoke, man.
You don't like smoke? Yeah, neither do I. I think it does smell stale. It does smell stale when they do things like that. But
that kind of annoyed me, mate.
Right, what's this here? This is some other things I looked up. I wanted to talk about with you.
Let's have it.
All right.
Let's have it right.
There was an experiment, yeah?
Yeah.
206
Scientific?
What other kind experiment would it be?
I don't know.
Okay.
Mathematical.
Okay. 266 men were recruited from across the socio-economic spectrum. That's how much money they got, yeah?
Oh, what does that mean?
How much money they got.
Oh, right, okay.
They were each then shown pictures of 5 women with varying breast sizes and asked to rate their attractiveness.
All right.
By a wide margin, poorer men preferred the women with the comically large breasts, while the rich guys were cool with less top-heavy girls. Interestingly, the correlation remained consistent across the scale. The poorest like the biggest breast, the middle earners like the middle-sized breast, and the top earners preferred tiny breasts. Do you have a breast preference?
Middle. I don't like fat tits.
You do, that's
Do you know what I mean?
fat tits.
Like fat ones.
Right.
Where they flop down.
I
And they get sweaty in the middle and the under crevices.
Do you know what?
Like if you lifted it up and had a sniff of it.
I do like big tits when you're behind.
But it's a common Jamaican thing, would we say? That they like that? It's a common Jamaican preference. Big bums, big tits. Isn't it? Or have I got that confused with someone else?
Yeah, I do think black guys tend to.
That's probably why they're the... Oh.
Should I say black people are the poor ones?
No. What did it say? Did it say where they were from?
No, it said nothing
Oh,
about
it
that.
didn't. It just said the money.
Yeah, it just said the socioeconomics. So go on. Yeah.
Oh,
You're racist, but yeah, the poor black guys.
I'm trying to predict what it was.
I do like.
You do see rich guys with their little petite little.
But that's
little
what
white girlfriends.
But they do say that. They say that when a man makes money, he goes for slim, youthful women. I don't think I would. I think I like a woman with meat on her.
But would you go to the other end of the scale or in the
Skinny.
middle?
Skinny?
Not skinny. The opposite of skinny.
Well, massive, fat.
Were they? Was it?
No, they're just talking about tit size, not body size. They're talking about tit size.
Tit size.
Yeah, I like a woman with curves.
Yeah. Which
That's
is
what
big boobs, isn't it?
Yeah, big boobs.
But there's
big
different
bum.
types of big boobs because you could be like, oh, there's a bunch of big boobs that are like they're in shape. They've held their shape. They've not flopped down.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see the big boobs and they flopped all the way
But
down.
sometimes you get the one.
They're like a sack of skin.
Yeah.
With water in it.
Yeah. Okay, calm down.
No, but I'm just giving my honest perception of it. You asked me to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Right. So you can get the big ones that are like floppy. And like you could flip them up over your shoulders.
Yeah. But if you've got big tits that are real big tits, you don't. They're very rarely gonna be up. Do you know what I mean? They are gonna hang down.
Yeah, but sometimes they sit there.
Yeah, that means still got a lot of meat in them, like
and the tendons and stuff inside.
Yeah, I think it is fat. It is fat inside them, isn't there?
I think it's like tendons and stuff. If you squeeze the tip, you ever squeezed one? It's like you can feel the tendons that attach to the nipple.
How much are you? Wow, Pete, what are you doing?
What?
Fuck.
No, but you squeeze one, you know. But I mean,
I think. Sorry to digress, but I think a woman that can take pain in sex that is sexy to me. A woman who can't take, it turns me off when a woman can't take pain.
What pain? Hold on, what pain are we talking?
What pain would you think we're talking?
What, like a slap?
No, I'm not walloping people in the bedroom.
I'm asking you.
It always goes back to that with you.
No.
That is your biggest.
I'm asking you.
You want to brawl in the bedroom. A pillow fight. You want to fight. You want a bed. I can imagine.
What do you mean?
When you get on top, yeah. Look, we're gonna start a GoFundMe so Pete can buy an octagon bed, yeah. You'd have a cage.
You have to get the bed in the cage.
And you'd have the code to lock the door. Yeah, no one leaves. Two people enter, one person leaves.
Hold on, we need a referee.
Luke! Yeah, come on. But wear the blindfold, Luke. Wear the blindfold. No eye gouging. Touch fists.
Yeah.
You do like a fucking. No, but I mean, it is sexy when a woman
Protect yourselves at all times.
I like it.
I wouldn't do that.
I like it when a woman can take a dick, but it sounds like
I've never had that issue.
It sounds like she can't. I don't like if a woman sounds like she can, then it makes me feel like
what do you mean sounds like?
Like she's making noise like she can't take it, but she's not stopping. She's like
she's acting like.
No, I don't want to know she's acting.
But then how do you know?
No, I want it to sound like you're struggling to take it. That's the optimal. That's what I like. Sound like.
Yeah, but then you can feel it. Well, that's slipped in there. So you know.
I don't. What do you mean slipped in?
Like it's where you're just like, okay. What do you mean acting like it?
Like the sounds that she's making sound.
Give me an example.
Like they're like you know when they do a little push on your thigh when you're going too deep.
I don't have that problem. Can you feel the end of it?
The vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know? Do you know the average woman's vagina?
Yeah.
Is 4 inches long.
4 inches deep.
4 inches deep. 4 inches deep. Yeah.
Sideways.
No, not 4 inches sideways. That'd be quite big. Fuck me. Hello. Fuck me. Yeah. But no, 4 inches. But it can when she's aroused, it can expand by 200%.
200%.
Yeah, a woman's vagina.
So if it's that big, it goes to that size.
So if an average woman is 4 inches, yeah, I think it's between 3 and 4 inches. The average woman's vagina. So if 4 inches, 200% can go to 12 inches. You can take a 12-incher.
Oh, does that explain why sometimes that when you have sex, like you're like, oh, this feels a bit loosey goosey?
Oh, maybe.
Well, sometimes
maybe
because you're already turned on.
She's enjoying it. So I can imagine you.
No.
Let's just tighten it up round here. Let's tighten it up round here.
No. It has to be an equal playing field.
All right, Pete, it's a joke. Calm down. But that's interesting, though. That's interesting that poorer men like bigger tits. What do you think that is?
Motherly. Probably more motherly. Because the breast is a sign of milk, isn't it? So it's probably like, oh, bigger boobs. I feel warm. I feel comfortable. I feel like I'm nurtured. Even though I've got nothing. I feel like it's a mother. Even though I can't afford the food to keep this breast up, but please, really, what you think it is? It's probably a motherly thing. Because why does rich men want skinny, no tits?
I hate skinny. You prefer skin because you're not at the moment. I know you're not going to want to talk about this, but no, we said we were going to talk about it. You're not having sex with Charlotte at the moment, are you?
No, but she is pregnant.
Yeah, and why? So why is that?
Why what?
Why are you not having sex with Charlotte?
Because she's bigger than normal, so it feels like another person.
Does it?
Yeah, because like, if I was to like hold her belly and stuff, it's weird, man. I don't know how people do have sex when they're pregnant.
Very easily.
How though? The baby's going to be rocking about in there.
That's his problem. That's his problem.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to give it any form of like damage from. Oh, he's come out and he's like, oh, he's injured because like he's obviously been shaking in there.
Yeah, but what the fuck are you doing in Charlotte off the top rope? Like, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
Like
you're pushing it.
Yeah, your leg.
Mate, that baby, like if I put my hand on her belly, it punches it off. Get off me. So if I'm rocking it, it's going to be like, what the hell is going on out there? You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't want to like, and then Charlotte's belly is like quite big. So it's like, it feels weird, man. It feels like, oh, like Grinch belly, you know?
What's a Grinch belly?
Like, you know, the belly sort of pots out. And it's like, it feels like, it just feels like if I'm to.
So what have you just been knocking them out by yourself?
That's another thing. She's at home a lot now. So like, I'm not as like free. I got very short space. She's like, oh, I'm just popping out to the shops. Yeah, yes.
You're right.
See you later. Tissues, here we go. Come on.
Really?
You don't get much time.
Do you feel uncomfortable doing it while she's in the house?
I never do it when she's in the house.
Don't you?
Out of respect. You got to respect the woman.
I've done it while they're in the bed.
Well, yeah, but they're asleep.
I don't like it.
Shuffle.
No, they roll over and they look at you, but they're sleeping, but you don't know.
Their eyes are open.
You're looking. You're awake.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's embarrassing.
You try and make them turn over because I don't. If they got their back to me.
Yeah, but I find it embarrassing because it's like getting caught. When you get caught, it's like, and you there's a category in like porn. There's a category in porn, isn't there? Where it's like caught.
Oh, caught cheating, you mean?
There's a getting caught category.
Getting caught about what?
Well, just like in the act, like the daughter comes in and the mum and son are going at it. Not the mum and son, the mum and boyfriend.
What's that called? The mum and son category. You're in the mum and son category. You filthy bastard.
No.
You like the big tits, don't you? You like the mum and son category. Fuck me.
Yeah, but that is weird because like I've not got any money and I don't want the big tits.
So do you prefer little tits? Medium,
not little, just like a handful.
Do you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I like different things. If I've got something regularly, which I feel like is fucked up for me. I hope I calm down one day.
What do you mean? You like to try everything?
Not everything, Pete.
You do. Not
everything.
Well, if they're attractive, you'll go for it.
Yeah.
That's why you've slept with all your friends because it's like, oh, I may as well bang you because you obviously like me.
Yeah, I am. It is interesting,
but
man.
it kind of like diminishes the. You know.
Do you know what it is? No. Do you know? No, what it is for me is that I've got no emotional attachment to sex. There's no emotional attachment.
That's what I mean. You just bang, but then they think, oh, he loves me, but it's like, no, love, he doesn't. Like, let's make it clear, you were nothing.
No, they're not nothing to me. If they're my friends, they're my friends.
They're my friends, yeah, but you banged them. That's like me banging you. It meant nothing, Luke. We had sex and it meant nothing.
That would be a weird podcast afterwards. That would be a
Can
weird.
you imagine?
You'd be like this to me, but then, yeah, this is Luke and Peter. I'd be like, what are you doing? You'd be like, Luke, come on, Luke.
No, because we're at that level now.
What?
You'd be at that level where it's gone up a notch. No, but it's not good for a relationship. What? It's not good for a friendship.
What, to have sex?
Banging each other? Nah,
no,
not good.
100%.
Not good because then it's always the women, they get hurt when they see the man with another woman. They get hurt because you've been inside there and had to look around and explored. Do you know what I mean?
I'll put my pictures up over here.
yeah.
I'm going to put my cash box down here.
Yeah, but the women are more sensitive to it. I think the men are a bit like one and done. But a woman is more like...
No,
we had something.
That is women in general, though. Most women, unless something bad's happened to them, they're very emotional with sex.
Yeah, because they feel like, oh, I thought we were in love.
No, but that is usually what a woman leads to. You do want that from your woman, though. You want your woman to, because if a woman is not emotionally attached to sex, that means she's going to be like you, and she can just go out and have sex and do whatever she wants. Do you know what I mean? So you do want a woman who's emotionally attached to sex. It is better for your woman, if it is your woman. Do you know what I mean? A woman who can go around just having sex randomly, then she's probably more likely to do it behind your back.
What do you mean?
Like, if a woman's not emotionally attached to sex, then she's going to be more like a man. Because men aren't really you're not emotionally attached to sex, are you?
What does emotionally attached mean?
Like, do you need to love or really like a woman? Do you need anything more than to be physically attracted to a woman to want to have sex with her?
I find it hard. I can't sleep with a woman if I don't find her attractive.
Yeah, exactly. But attractiveness is the foundation of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Women, sometimes it can be attractive, but they need to like you as a person.
Not necessarily.
Exactly. But what would you prefer for your woman? A woman who doesn't need to like you as a person? Because that means she can just see someone in the office and be like, oh, he's nice, I'll fuck him.
No, but that's what Charlotte loves about me. She goes, you're so different to every guy I've ever met in my whole life. Because they're all boring, man. Yeah. Every man is boring compared to me.
Really?
100%.
Why? What does Charlotte like about you so much?
She just says, like, you're so unique, you're so funny. I've never met anyone as funny as you.
I'm gonna call, cause I know you lie now.
All right, shall we ring her and ask? 100%.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll come back and talk about it. So she said you're the funniest person she's ever met.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, I wouldn't lie about that.
Oh, but you'd lie about the playing the games.
I'm trying to be more honest.
Okay. 1 second. I just wanted to. There's something. I want to talk about this fact before we go. Yeah. There's something called post-coital dysphoria.
Post-coital dysphoria.
Yeah.
Is that where like you it happens after something, does it?
After sex, you cry.
Oh, as a man.
It happens to men and women.
How embarrassing.
Can you?
How would you feel if you were the other person?
No. If a woman cried off, I'd be shitting my pants.
What? Because you'd be like, oh.
I'm a cat. What, are you okay? Are you okay?
Please.
I've got a career.
Please,
I'm a podcaster.
I didn't mean anything.
Oh, please, yeah.
Well, what did I do?
Can you imagine?
Crying, post-cry sex.
Yeah, can you? That would, Pete, it would make me not want to ever go near a woman again. Like, I'd have to stay. I'd have to stay the night.
Some women they've got emotional things going on in their heads as well, and like they might have sex and then, oh, I'm emotional now because obviously
it's nothing to do with she enjoyed the sex.
Yeah, but it's like what causes it?
I don't know. It's dysphoria. I don't know.
Like because you're sexually confused, you're like, oh god, I feel.
No, but it's nothing to do. It may not be nothing to do with
sex, but it's kicked up a memory.
Yeah,
or not a memory, but it's
like
kicked up a thing that's got a feeling. Yeah,
emotion.
But from hormones, is it? Yeah, that doesn't surprise. But can a man get it?
Yeah, men can get it as well. Can you imagine crying after sex?
Oh, imagine. Oh, dude, I wouldn't forgive myself if I cried.
I couldn't go by that person again.
Because I think, was I that bad?
Can you imagine bumping? What?
Because I think, was I that bad in bed? That like someone cried?
No, that is not what I would care. The moment I don't give a fuck about being bad in bed if someone else is crying. If someone else is crying after we've had sex, I'm fucking scared that the police are going to be like, "What the fuck have you done?" I don't give a fuck. You think I care about being bad? I don't care. That's my least of my worry. If I was bad, was it consensually bad? That's what I care about. That's what I care about. I'm talking about if I started crying after sex, how embarrassing. Can you imagine seeing a woman now walking down the street? You bump into that person.
And she's cried.
No, you've cried.
Oh, and you see her later date.
Yeah, with her man.
That's what... With her man! They're laughing at you when they go home. They're going to be talking about... She'll be like, he cried when we had sex.
Yeah, he cried.
Oh, that's what I mean. But I never cry. I never cry.
Films can get me to cry.
I cry like when I watch a film, but like... Or Chris Kamara had an interview recently where he struggled to speak. And I cried during that because I was it was very emotional. He was talking about
he's a footballer, right?
Yeah, but he's lost his speech kind of. It's very slow and stuff like that. And I cried that because I thought he's such a nice guy and he feels like this is he's let everyone down. And I'm like, I think the world has so many problems with themselves now, emotionally.
Yeah,
and I think it's like, We need to relax, man.
Yeah, I think there's this mental.
We need
I
to
think we
relax,
should
man.
talk about this next time. But basically, I feel like this mental health, this picture. I think a lot of it is we think everybody else is having a great time, and we're not having a good time, so we feel bad.
Because everyone puts their best thing out on social media.
Best foot forward, and you feel like everyone's having such a great. That's what I remember. Elon Musk went on Joe Rogan was saying, why would I go on social media? First of all, they take 1,000 pictures and then post the best picture, so everybody looks better than me, right?
Yeah.
Then number 2 is they're posting only their good times, so it looks like everyone is having a better time than me. And that's what it does.
Yeah.
I do notice when I go on social media, I do not feel good.
Like, I think I should do this. Maybe we should do this. We should post photos when we're arguing. Can you imagine?
yeah.
Like, you're always having an argument in a photo, or like showing the bad times. You'd be looking at it going...
Or when you first wake up.
Yeah. With no makeup on for the woman.
Yeah. And all these filters make you... Well, I'm seeing these filters of the people. Then you see them in real life. You're like, fuck me.
You've confused everyone.
Yeah, you catfished me.
Yeah, you catfished them. Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? We got to go. But next time...
Next time we'll talk about it with you lot.
Remind me. I want to talk about the time I got catfished.
Yeah, talk about time.
But guys, thank you, because we got to go to a gig. But thank you for spending this time with us.
Thanks, you lot.
Listen, thank you for the support, all you sheetsters.
Thank you so much for the support. Make sure you sign up to Patreon. It's only £3. It's not much, and it is worth it, as every Patreon says. But could you do us the favor? Could you comment, like, subscribe? Make sure you drop a like, drop a comment. Make sure you click the bell and click all, so that you find out when we go live and stuff. And if you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or whatever podcast platform you're listening on, leave a little review, drop us a 5-star, please.
We do appreciate it, and we read them all, and we respond to every comment. Anything you got to say,
Luke respond to everything.
Anything you want us to put in the comments on YouTube, put them down there. We'll respond to it.
And I want to give a quick shout out to Outlaw. Keep your chin up.
Outlaw Machiavelli.
Giving us a reason to live out here. Come on, bruv.
Yeah, do your
thing,
Stay
with us.
All right, brother. All right, listen, guys, thank you. This has been Luke and Pete.
Talking sheet.
Take
See
care,
you later.
guys.